You love your pets.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting match in our Majora Mask Randomizer tournament. I am Jinxie Girl, your restreamer for this evening. Joining me today is Mr. Nintendo and Revan, and today we have, I know I just went over this, but I already forgot how to say it, Vidya and Drooness. And without further ado, I'm going to pass it on to people much more qualified to talk about this game than I am. Take it away, guys.
Hello,
Thank you,
everybody. Thanks, Jinxie.
Hi, guys.
Go ahead.
Just saying, hi, everyone.
And we're just waiting for this to start. We got like a little bit of time here. I haven't been able to pay attention to too much of the tournament the past few matches. I've been really busy, but hopefully this one will be interesting. Maybe it'll be a well seed. I don't know what the last few seeds were, but maybe it'll be a well seed. I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
The last seed I watched actually had a very close well scare.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a mirror chest had Captain's Hat, and the item before that was the light arrows. Like, people thought that maybe the mirror chest would have the light arrows.
Oh, God. It's always a classic. So it looks like they're both going to take the North Clocktown route as their opening.
Interesting.
It's usually a pretty... I like to do this route myself, because you can pick up the 5 rupees here, and then you can slash Tingle off out of logic with your sword from the tree.
Alright.
It looks like... Oh, he didn't... Okay, Drooness didn't get the 5th rupee, so he's gonna go outside and go back in to redo that.
Yeah. I didn't even know you could get Tingle with the sword.
Yeah, it's all you have to do is you have to have the right lineup. You have to wait until he's low, and you line it up with your first person like Vidya's doing here.
Yeah.
And then you slash. It's really cool.
I mean, who doesn't want to hit Tingle with a sword?
I know, right?
Good.
Going by Gambler's Fallacy, this will be a jet seed. Oh my gosh. No, I think this is gonna be a long one, alright? I believe in really bad seeds happening. So that was the first bottle. That's out of logic, because you need a ranged weapon. The randomizer expects you logically to have a ranged weapon to get Tingle down. Okay, Road to Akana.
Road to Akana, way to hero.
Is Wath, and that other one was that Interior? Yes, that was
Yes,
Interior.
I love it.
Pirate's Fortress Interior is Way the Hero. So
And
for
Road
anyone
to
that's...
Akana.
Yeah, Road to
yeah.
Akana. Was there... Interior and exterior. Okay, I missed the exterior one. Wow. Alright. 3 Waths right off the bat. Dang. And South Clocktown is foolish. Alright. Cool. Seahorse has a bomb bag? Okay. Thank you, chat, because that was really fast.
Yeah,
That always happens.
always struggle to see the chat. The hints, I should say.
Yeah. Alright, so the Dongo Grotto on Vidya's side. You know, I personally have made the mistake of intentionally, like, skipping this until I have bombs or something better. Myself.
Yeah, I've tried to go with
it does take some time, so...
Yeah. And it can be hard to just not get hit sometimes. Like,
yeah.
I've died more than once against these two. Especially as an early player with only 3 hearts.
Yeah. Okay, another...
Also, we missed Drooness getting the bigger wallet.
Oh! Thank you for pointing that out. Was it the adult or the giants?
Just the adults.
Okay. So, logically, if that matters later, it would be for, like, scrubs, or bank heart piece, or not bank heart piece, but...
It's good to have for bank heart piece.
Yeah. It's I think it was the Pillar Grotto. It was one of the Hyrule Field Grottos, Zombie,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Close to Woodfall or something along those lines, I think. Probably the... Alright.
Dampe Digging is dead. Magic
And
in
Magic.
Peahat Grotto.
That'll be a good early find.
Yes, getting magic early is pretty nice. Oh, I didn't.
Ocean
Ocean
Spider House was a
dead?
piece apart.
Okay, that's dead. Okay, cool. Woodfall is foolish. Okay, so just for anyone that might get confused, each area has like regions outside of the temples. So that's referring to the region outside of Woodfall Temple, not Woodfall Temple itself. So that's just 3 checks there outside of Woodfall Temple that are dead, basically.
Does save a bit of time. That means you don't have to do the full circle.
Right. The other thing you could do too is you could Keaton Mask. Another thing you could do is you could bank on there maybe being a bottle in a foolish area like that and get those 2 chests because they're kind of quick if you have Hook Shot or Deku Mask. Well, you'd probably have Deku Mask if you're going to Woodfall anyway. So okay. Yeah, Seahorse's bomb bag on Drooness. That is confirmed.
Hopefully not our first.
Yes. That is possible to happen. It would be great.
Ugh, sounds scary.
Okay, so Vidya is using grandma stories to be able to talk to in reservation, like Anju, to see what she gives. So that's what he was doing there.
It's a smart play.
Yep. And
A useless gift, but
useless mask.
nice to have. It's weird, because in vanilla Majora's Mask, the Great Fairy Mask is one of the ones that are actually super useful.
Yeah, right.
Not for Rando.
Nope. It might have a specific use, like logically, like somehow maybe, but you'd have to completely like skip the daytime stray fairy in the laundry pool for that to happen. Oh,
Deku Mask.
Deku Mask.
That
On
puts
Damn
the
Arrival.
bottle in logic.
That it does. Which we know that because of the Peahat Grotto magic. Vidya doesn't know that yet, but. Hopefully he will get that, because Peahat Grotto's only available during the day.
Yeah, that's true, because he sleeps through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who does that?
I know. So rude of the Peahat.
I know.
Yeah, the thing about the day one grandma thing, for me, I think it depends on, like, what items I have. I don't know if I would have done it like Vidya did, because you don't really have a lot of items right now. You want to be able to check everything you can on your first cycle, usually. And he's, like, taking a risk by potentially skipping the Peahat Grotto right now. I don't know if he is writing it in now, but that's sort of what the Grandma Stories thing could potentially have made him miss if he didn't think about it.
He's
But I guess
heading
he's
there
going
now
to
by
do
the
it
looks of
now.
it.
He's going to do it now.
The last race I saw, someone pretty much last location fire arrows at Guru Guru.
Oh.
And it was so painful to watch.
That's really bad. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, it was the game changer because he did some other things early that, like, if he had the fire arrows,
Yeah.
he would have won.
Yeah. Wow. I've definitely like forgotten things, but then I remember like in my second cycle, and I get it, and then I find out, oh, it's nothing. So But that could bite you in the booty, you know? Like,
Hmm.
forget it in one seed, and then it actually matters, it turns out, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did a seed not that long ago where I just forgot about a chest in Gerudo Fortress, and it also had my fire arrows, which I ended up
Oh.
having to check the spoiler log just to see it.
Oh. I've yet to have in this game me just forgetting a chest completely in a dungeon, but I've definitely forgotten checks in areas because I'm thinking about so many things, so many steps ahead.
Hmm.
Okay.
It made me appreciate just how needed the fire arrows are in this game, and what you can actually do without them too.
Yep, yep. Oh, Gibdo mask on Milk Road Tingle. Oh,
That's a counteract.
That's a point for the well. I swear to God, if this happens again. Because the last seed I commentated, the qualifier, the second one I commentated, I said at the start, we need a well seed. We haven't had a well seed yet in the qualifiers, and it happened.
Was it just the mirror chest? One of the other two?
It was one of the other two. It was for
Ooh.
the powder keg, I think.
That's not a nice place for the powder keg.
No, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Cafe's
the cafe.
letter. Ooh. Okay.
Pretty good time to get it too.
It is, yeah. The thing about it is, like, with Cafe's letter like that, it's definitely a gamble, but, like, it's good for the first cycle because, well, I mean, not really, because you have to choose if you want to save Grandma or not now. So,
True.
that's the problem. That is the problem with that. So we'll see what Vidya does, as well as Drooness. I kind of hope one of them makes the gamble, maybe.
Yeah. I wanted them to take the different routes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Them both two different things.
Jess says, I think save scumming letter right before Grandma is a good strat if you get letter at night. That is something I didn't consider, was save scumming that.
True.
Because you could then see what Grandma's items are with the shop and saving Grandma itself. You just don't get to see Night 3's item. Which, you know, is kind of... can determine a race. Drooness... I don't think he liked that letter. Oh, yeah, you could also use the letter for the toilet hand too, Saria said in the chat there.
Yeah.
That's something I typically don't think about, but it is an option you do have.
Yes. It is. There's a lot of options. It's a weird situation they're in at the moment. Like grammar and letter, or just mail it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of tough decisions.
It is. I personally would probably rush it myself, just because I just hate leaving something like those 3 checks that are across multiple days up in the air. And then, as we can see there, Drooness just got the couple's mask from the Postman minigame. Doing that out of logic. Normally Logic expects you to have the bunny hood for that, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that much.
Yep. Yes, couples again, Earl! We'll see what happens.
Logic expects you to get the bomber's coat before coming here, doesn't it?
Yes. Doing the backflip over the bomber kid is out of logic. If you do have the ability to get in here like he does with Deku right now, then it would be technically in logic, even if he didn't save the bombers yet. Because he has the ability to do it. He's just choosing to go into the hideout first. Unless I missed it and he did rescue the kids, I don't know.
No, he still backflipped over there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, right. It's in logic because of ranged weapons. Bubbles
Cool,
counts
we're
as
getting
range.
a owl save from Drooness.
Oh, alright. That's an owl save. I think he's gonna do it.
Heart container for the moon's tea.
Okay.
What time is it for him? Would now be a time to explain our saves, do you reckon?
Oh, yes, good point. So in the tournament matches, the bracket matches, they have decided to have it set up where there's like a fair play clause where if someone crashes, they have they use the owl save to the other player will have to like stop to let the other player catch up. And what else was there? It was the save scumming. So what Drooness just did, which is this is what this applies to mostly, is it's about for every owl save that you make, and it's like a save scum situation, they will deduct 24 seconds from your final time, basically.
Oh no, it's the, if you don't save scum it, it's 24 seconds off your... Yeah, like, say, it's mostly there as backup. Like, if you make an owl save, just in case your game crashes, but it ends up not crashing, like, that's 24 seconds off your final time.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can still use it to save scum, but once you do use that other save, that basically acts as if you never had that owl save.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
That's a better explanation than what I was trying to do.
Yeah, it's just to protect the runners from...
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, crashing.
Yeah, crashing. That's the main thing.
And we just got our powder keg from Drooness.
Yeah.
Cafe.
So as you can see, potentially rushing Cafe's letter is the better choice here so far. We'll see what Night 3 gives. I mean, keg is good. Like, you want to keep that, as far as I'm concerned. So
Yeah, like very handy to get a song or two.
Mm-hmm. Song knowledge is really important in this game, because you want to be able to skip doing Zora eggs if you can.
Almost all songs are required except for Storm, right?
Song of Healing isn't technically required. It only becomes required if an item is locked behind it.
Yeah.
So it's actually 2 songs that aren't like hard required.
Alright. Have we seen our starting song yet?
I don't believe so. Neither player has paused to look at their song screen. Also, Vidya is just now made an owl save.
Looks like he'll be checking Old Lady first, I think.
Yeah, it looks that way. Or not.
Or not.
Nope. Nope. Drew not buying compass. Yeah, he should have bought that compass. Super important.
I mean, if I had a map of Great Bay, I wouldn't have missed the fire arrows.
It's very true. Always keep a map handy, chat. Okay.
Yeah, Russian Cafe.
And Drooness is checking Mystery Woods.
An easy check to forget about.
Yeah, it is. And it's also something that often has something. Usually, like one of the three.
Yeah, that's true.
One
Like,
of the
I've
three
seen it
tricks.
quite often with something.
Yeah, I've had Deku Mask in there in that grotto specifically. I've had Magic in there. It's a check you want to route in your first cycle, period. Now the witches are like the witches. It's like, well, you need a bottle if you're gonna do both. So if you can't check one of them, then oh well.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what both have. Apparently Drooness. Oh, he didn't spawn. Oh, okay, that's what happened there. Interesting.
What happened?
So I guess what happened is he didn't trigger the witch cutscene because he was side hopping. I guess it like didn't trigger. Like he was doing some kind of skip there for some reason. I don't know. And so he had to go back to have the witch spawn in the woods, I guess.
Rough.
Yeah, that's actually a little... He was trying to save time, but he ended up losing a little bit, I guess. But oh, he didn't do it correctly. Oh, okay. I see. So he basically lost time from that a little bit.
It's not too much, though. Not a huge loss.
No, not a huge loss. Very, very minor.
Also, Vidya has rushed to his final day.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see what he does with the last hours.
I mean, Saria, I personally would also go Deku Palace right now, like Drooness is potentially doing. Like usually, if I have access to Deku Palace in my first cycle, I will definitely do it.
Yeah. Logically, you need beans to get the song, don't you?
Yes, you would, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But I know a lot of runners usually like to jump up onto the doorways to get out.
Right, and logically, if you have Deku, you have beans anyway. And there's the Giant's Wallet.
Giant's Wallet.
Oh, Vidya's gonna do dog race! Oh shoot!
He hasn't got Mask of Truth yet.
No, he's doing this out of logic. He's just making the gamble. This is the hot gamble right here.
I love it.
How many tries, chat? He did? Oh, he did. Oh, he does have the Mask of Truth. Dang it!
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. I didn't notice on his tracker. He has it.
He does too.
He does.
Do we know where he got it?
No.
Chat?
Chat, do you know where he got it? Because I was paying attention to Drew a little bit more. Night 3 Cafe Room. Oh, okay.
I thought that was a red ruby.
So that was that. Okay, was that the only significant? I guess we're gonna find out from Drooness if that was the only significant item from that, besides the powder keg. That is weird that Drew didn't do... Oh! Cremia has Pictobox. Uh-oh.
Wow. We know seahorses are dead. Or bomb bag, I should say. But we're hoping we don't need that bomb bag. We can get it somewhere else.
Well, I mean, Vidya has Blast Mask, so he's fine. Drooness does not, though, so...
It will be interesting. Where was the bomb mask?
I kind of missed where it was. Yo, the greatest item ever! Map of Snowhead.
Don't want to forget about those summer chests.
Although, the Picto Box still could technically matter for the photo contest. So, that's still up in the air for right now. I mean, it honestly depends on... I wonder where our first bow is even, actually.
Yeah, like, we still need bombs and we still need bow. We've only got the Deku Mask so far for transformation. Still a lot of stuff we don't have.
And Drooness, you know, has the Giant's Wallet, so that kind of makes you wonder, Curiosity Night final, you know, final night?
It would be pretty mean to have Powder Keg on Cafe's Letter and then something else on All Nights.
Alright. Oh, there's a bomb bag. Ooh. There you go.
Seahorses are dead.
Yep. Drooness should be able to get that. Even if he doesn't have the blast mask, he'll get that at least. If he should remember it.
Sure.
If there, at least you know when the Deku mask isn't locked behind bank heart piece. Yep.
So, yeah, when I saw Vidya check Day 3 Cafe, and I saw him get the red rupee, but I didn't see him get the second item, which is why I was so confused.
Oh, I guess. Oh, he's gonna check the item that saving. Okay. So, for those that don't know what he just did there, he was checking the item that you would normally see in the bomb shop after saving Grandma. That is not the All Nights check.
Yeah, it would normally be the big bomb bag, right? Like in vanilla?
Yeah. Yes, and Drooness is screaming inside about the Mask of Truth because he was just over at the ranch.
You hate to see it happen.
You hate to see it happen. Alright, so Vidya on the second cycle. What's he gonna prioritize?
I could see a granny old lady bomb bag check quickly. Ooh, but Great Fairy first. We haven't seen that yet.
No, we haven't. I think neither player didn't check it. I don't think they grabbed, or I think maybe the Street Fairy was grabbed, but they didn't just go check it. That was probably what happened. Because the Cafe's letter.
And Guru on his side?
He's going to get it for toilet paper. That makes sense.
It's a smart choice. I like it. I like that routing he just did.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I would have necessarily done the same thing. Like, again, I mean, my first cycle I always prioritized trying to, like, I mean, I would have rushed the Cafe's letter like they did, but I probably maybe would have managed to fit the Stray Fairy in there in that cycle.
Yeah.
But that's just like a really minor thing. I might not have thought about using the letter as toilet paper on the second cycle.
Yeah. It's an easy thing to forget about because whenever you get something that can be used as toilet paper, you usually want to use it for its intended purpose first.
Yes.
So you always go at least one cycle without getting toilet paper.
Without saving that poor hand's shoulder.
Not something I want to think about.
In before. Oh man. I mean, Saria, with the Giant's Wallet in logic, in play, would not surprise me for all nights.
Drooness just bought beans.
Yes, he's going to check the tree stump chest in Hyrule Field with those. That becomes in logic when you have beans in a bottle. Sometimes you can have your hook shot locked there. It's pretty funny when it happens.
What are the chances of that, though?
I mean, I think it's pretty decent. I've definitely had it happen more than once. Even in crazier settings like seeds, had it happen. Oh, what? What?
Inverted sometime.
Song Storms. I was like, what? Why was he doing that?
Oh, that was their starting song, was it?
Yeah, I guess it was. Storms.
That's a terrible song to start with.
Yeah, it is. And it was just a red rupee there. So no hook shot rip. It's alright, Elio. We know now. Alright, did we get to see... No, we didn't, because they were both unable to check this. Because you can't check this on Final Night. So, about to find out here. What is this? Was the postman helpful this scene? Absolutely not!
Not at all.
So the thing that's scary about Storm Start is that it makes it so that you're one step closer to all songs being required. So it's no bueno. You wanna start with any of the other songs besides, Song of Healing. Like you wanna start with Epona's or one of the dungeon songs. So
because they're all required to beat the game no matter what.
Yeah, Jess, that is an issue. I guess that it made sense that Drew decided to put off Deku Palace in that instance. Yeah, they're without a bow. Without a bow. This is not good. Where is the wallet? I believe it was on Adult Wallet was on one of the Hyrule Field grottos.
Yeah, we think it was a Kana, like the Kana pillar.
Yeah, the pillar. Either pillar
or this one.
Or this one.
It was this one.
Okay.
We're about to get a Kana pillar on Drooness' side now.
Yeah.
And the other one we got not that long ago.
Keaton, I don't think... I mean, did Vidya check
Vidya has it marked on his check.
Yeah, I don't know if he checked it. I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't think we've had any quizzes yet.
Yeah, Saria, I feel the same way. But... What is... Okay, I guess he's checking Hinstones. Okay.
Is that a
couldn't tell what item
Piece
that
of
was.
heart? He's skipping it anyway. Let's see.
Yeah, there's the deed.
Ocean title deed. Unfortunately, without a punter or hook shot, we won't be able to check that.
Mhm. Oh, I see. Drooness did the broken stick glitch, where you just, I guess if you hit certain collisions, I don't know how to explain it. I know how to do it from OOT. It works kind of the same way, I'd imagine, but you just end up having just half a stick, but it has the same power. It doesn't have the same range, though.
Yeah, I think it happens when it hits something twice in a single swing.
Yeah. That's about what I can gather from it. I don't know the explicit technicalities of it, but just pointing it out. Anyone confused? Like, what's that? And that was important for him to do because, well, not important, but it just saves a little bit of time for the killing the Dodongos because the stick is more powerful than the Kokiri sword. So, and yes, you have to have at least one stick, or at least 2 sticks to do it because you need to have 1 stick left over for it.
I didn't know that one. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, because if you try to do it with 0 sticks, then Link just puts the stick away. Like, if you do it with 1 stick, I mean.
Because then, yeah, when the stick breaks, the count depletes, and
yeah,
if you have 0 sticks, then...
Exactly, yep.
That makes sense.
Yep. Silver Rupee on Stray Ferry, North Clocktown Stray Ferry.
Should be seeing a second check.
Yep. So for those that don't know, this has 2 checks on it. One from Human Link and one from any transformation mask.
And it's the only Great Fairy that will give you anything important in a randomizer.
Yep. Oh yeah, Jess, that's a good point. We haven't seen Deku Playground yet. That's a check that, both that and Honey and Darling are very easy checks to just forget depending on when you get the items for them. Because you usually tend to prioritize denser areas with those items instead of, specifically rushing the 2 checks. Sorry.
Yeah, but with Deku Playground, there's a trick people can do that get it done pretty quickly, isn't there?
Yeah. Yes. On day 2, you you just swap between your human form and your whatever transformation mask you have, which Deku in this case, and you do that for several times to get the rupees to fall. Oh, cafe mask.
That's one of my favorite things to find for watching a race.
Big ooh. And they're both doing it at the same time. What a sync!
Do you reckon we'll see a letter to Mama anytime soon?
Oh dear. Alright, hear me out, chat. Letter to Mama, inside Deku Palace. Or Woodfall Temple, but like Sonata is vanilla or something. I don't know.
Needed for your first logical bow.
Yes! Yeah, in that case, it'd have to be in Deku Palace. I guess.
Or maybe in the bow chest.
It could be in the bow chest, yeah. Letter to Mama. That'd be funny. We got a hint for outside of Woodfall Temple, not Woodfall Temple itself. Woodfall and Woodfall Temple are 2 different regions in the hint system.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to... You go.
As well as places like Stone Tower and Stone Tower Temple, and Snowhead and Snowhead Temple, and mean, yeah, those are pretty much the only other cases.
Yeah, Snowhead doesn't have any checks, does it?
It has the Great Fairy outside.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
No, not for these settings, but I'm just mentioning it anyway.
Yeah.
It shares the same name. Okay, toilet paper. And
Oh, just
another.
part. Yeah. Theme Cafe was the play to make.
Yep. So I'm trying to think about... Okay, yeah, cafe. Okay, see? Okay, so... Drooness just decided to reset his cycle completely and check get midnight meetings set up. And we're seeing the Honey and Darling play from Vidya, which I just mentioned a little bit ago, as a very easy check to just miss.
It's good to get it done. And I forgot for a moment that they got their bomb bag.
Yep. It's very easy to just forget about it, because you just get the bomb bag, and like the bomb bag in this game, in contrast to OOT, does not have as many checks at all. It's got like maybe, what, like 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. And then if you just tack on the Goron mask as like pretty much overriding some of those checks, bomb bag has like maybe 2 explicit ones, or maybe 3.
There's a few in Snowhead area that sort of require an explosive of some kind.
Yeah. Right.
I was wondering, does the powder keg put some of the whole checks in logic?
So that I've heard people do use that like as big brain plays, and I think they don't count logically, like, because that would be insane. Because
yeah,
like that would be insane in a normal settings kind of deal. But you absolutely could use them for that purpose if you don't have bombs still. Mr. Nintendo is asking Saria if powder keg can be logically required for explosive checks. And I'm pretty sure it can't, because if it could, then that would be a problem.
It's something that hasn't been discovered yet.
Yep, not logically required. So it would be out of logic. That's what I thought. Yep.
Yeah. But it could be used to maybe, just maybe find that out of logic bomb bag or something to really shortcut. Like, say it's the last day and you've got nothing else to lose, so may as well.
Yep. I mean, you know, the more these two players put off Deku Palace, like, it's looking more and more like Deku Palace right now to me.
Yeah.
For progression.
We'll probably find something essential there.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
just
would
curious.
be a fun use for that area. What were you gonna ask?
I'm just finding curious that Drooness was doing in day 3 Honey and Darling. It's not something you see often, I find.
He was on day 1 actually still.
Oh, day 1? I thought day 1 was the bow.
Yeah, day 1 is. I mean, day 3 is the bow.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. That was the Bombchu version. That's day 1 is Bombchu.
Yeah, I normally see bow or bomb strategy. I don't normally see Bombchu.
Yeah.
So I find Bombchus are a bit harder to aim with than bombs or arrows.
The trick is to shield drop them.
Alright.
Yep. If you shield drop them, that minigame is significantly easier. Potentially a little
remember.
slower if you mess up a lot, but you get the check done on the specific day instead of putting it off, then it's routed in better. So,
Yeah.
at least in this case. Yeah, so I mean, they're both really doing like checks that we've pretty much all seen at this point, so there really isn't much to talk about specifically, other than like, you know, where we think progression is, which I think it's Deku Palace. Some combination of Deku Palace and maybe Final Night from Curiosity Shop, All Nights because of the wallet. I don't know.
Yeah. Thinking about it, I really want Vanilla Bow. I want to see Wood 4 having be done vanilla-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be really funny to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the dungeons in Majora's Mask, once you get the needed item for it, you can skip half the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. You just rush it. You're just super go mode through it.
Yeah. Great Bay's the exception. No matter
Yes, Great
what.
Bay's the only one. So bad.
It's just because they have those turntable thingies. You have to... If you didn't... Like, if the ice arrows automatically unlocked the ability to switch the water flow, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Also, looks like we're gonna see Deku Playground finally doing the day 1 variation. Little surprised by that, considering day 2 is faster, but I guess because...
Oh no!
Well... I guess because he's waiting for midnight meeting, he's doing it.
May as well. Passes the time.
Now he's bailing.
At least it's on his mind now.
Yeah.
It sort of hasn't forgotten about it.
Oh, the game closed. Okay. It closes. Okay. Yeah, I know it closes. I just, you know. Same difference. He bailed. It closed. Same difference. I actually did not know it was still available, like, past 6 p.m. That was something I didn't know. I always thought it was, like, day only, specifically.
I didn't actually know it closed at all. I thought it was one of those things that stayed open the whole time.
Yeah, no, it closes. Did not know. Just didn't want to miss out on Bomber Granny. Oh, I didn't realize he was also doing that too. Might be. I was thinking of Vidya because Vidya had done this already. All right, yeah. Deku Palace is here. Finally. Finally.
Give us something good.
I want to see. What do I want to see? I want to see. I kind of want to see Hookshot here.
Yeah, Hookshot would be a good find. We'd be able to check Road to Akana. Or at least one check there with it.
Vanilla Vanilla Sonata and Vanilla Bow would be funny. Or, like we said, Letter to Mama inside Woodfall Temple that leads to a bow. Because then that means they have to bail from the temple to go do that. And then they have to go back in to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be so good.
Yeah, unless we find, like, Goron Mask soon. This pretty much has to be a dungeon entrance song, doesn't it?
I mean, it could still be Song of Healing for Kamaro, but that's just one check, so that would be pretty dire if it was Song of Healing. Okay, so far, nothing, but there's still the song. And there's still one more item. All right, midnight meeting. What you got? What you got? Bomb juice.
Just some juice.
Nothing. He did. Vidya did do an owl save. Yes, they've each done one owl save.
Yeah, but Vidya's not marked on his tracker.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. It's alright, Elio. There you go. You got it. You got it. You're fine. It's alright.
Yeah, he did it when, like, just before he checked like the cafe, didn't he?
Yeah. They both pretty much did. What's the item over there? Oh, just a recovery heart. So it's nothing. So he's gonna do the tricky do to skip having to go all the way around here.
Right, so we want to see Sonata, pretty much.
Yeah, we want to see Sonata. We don't want to see healing, because if it's healing, then that means it's one of the other checks that still exists, which would be Final Night, Bank, the 200, or even, as bad as it would be... Oh my god! I can't believe it! I
guess we're getting all the songs.
Do you understand the odds of me saying Song of Healing in this scenario?
Oh, wow.
How do I do it? Jack?
Well, so we might be seeing some Swamp Spider House soon, I think.
Yeah, we might. We could. Well, no, because they don't have hookshot. So
you don't need hookshot to do it. You can get it as soon as you get to Woodfall and you have a bean and bottle. I think you need a second bean, but you can do it. Hello?
I hear you. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Huh.
Yeah, it would be a bit mean to force you to do Swamp Spider House this early, but it would be possible.
I guess I'm trying to think. How do you get the one on the There's one on the wall that's really high up.
Yeah, magic bean is normally how you get them.
Oh,
there's 2 magic bean spots
the
in there.
bean spots. Okay, now I understand. I'm dumb. Wow. I forgot. Okay.
It is an easy thing to get. It's so much easier once you have hookshot and
hookshot or
Zora
Zorafins. I've only ever had to in Rando for like the whole year I've been playing. I've only ever had hookshot or Zorafins. I've never had to do it with beans in a bottle. So I just never think about it. I see those soil patches and I think, oh, that's just for bugs. The extra ones, they're just for bugs.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. We might be getting that.
It probably is in Logic's area. I wouldn't put it past the Rando for that, because that's vanilla, basically. It would suck, and it doesn't really come up that often, so...
Yeah, we're finally seeing Deku Palace now.
Deku Playground. Oh, he messed up on the rupees there. Trying to get him to drop. This is why I always do a extended count of 13 when I do this, so I actually get them all to drop. I might lose maybe a couple extra seconds to do it, but it guarantees it every time. So that's just what I do.
I mean, why not just do it while you can see them? Does it Is it harder to do it while you can see them?
I don't know. I know I just do it from the entrance. I don't know if it has any effect on anything.
Because, like, I assume... Oh!
What was it?
That's important. Hook shot.
Okay, alright. Well, I was maybe wrong about it in the palace, but it was Deku related. So, take that!
And you did call Deku Playground pretty early on.
I did. Yeah, now you go to Road to Akana with that, because Road to Akana is Way of the Hero. Is our basically our very first one. Like, I would just go and do that right now.
Yeah, like, it's only got 2 checks too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Does Shiro the guard count as Road to Akana?
Oh, yes,
Pretty
3.
sure.
Forgot about
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, 3. So he's easily forgotten because he's invisible.
Yes, and he's not even there in the remake.
Right.
Ugh. It was a weird change the remake did, but I think it's one that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You sort of put him somewhere where you're actually going to need the item you get from him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how we were saying Deku Palace was like the play to make, and it just ended up being Song of Healing. It was just really funny.
We might still need the Song of Healing. You
still
never
might.
know.
You still might. Still might.
Maybe we'll get that Pamela play for
Oh
once.
yeah, Pamela play. Yep. I mean, I played in one of the qualifier seeds I played in. It was required. She had, I believe it was fire arrows on her.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a
And
out of the way fire.
it was nuts, and that did mess up a lot of people. But then I got messed up by something else in the seed.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, the seed the other day where we thought maybe we'd have to do all of well. We were thinking that maybe Pamela had a vanilla Gimdo mask.
Oh dear God.
And,
Oh no, Drooness messed up on the tricky dude to get up to the flowers faster. But he's okay. He's alive.
The dragonfly giving him a hard time.
The one time the dragonfly is actually good, saving him from dying. Because that ledge can be a little picky over there. A little bit.
Yeah, I know the one at the entrance can also be impossible to climb sometimes. Like,
Yep.
I've died before trying to do it.
Oh, that dragonfly's gonna snipe him. Vanilla Gimdo with required well for light arrows on mirror chest, with light arrow chest for fire arrows. That would be something, Saria.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear lord. I mean, this is a very slow start, even with the hook shot. Granted, Vidya has not checked that Road to Akana walk. Maybe he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going
I
to
can't
now.
believe we only have Song of Storms and Song of Healing.
I
We
know!
don't have any of the dungeon songs yet.
I know! 1 hour in, no dungeons have been cleared, or even entered, at this point.
Or even possible to access.
Yeah.
Right. Fingers
Alright.
crossed.
It's a bow!
Bow.
There it is. Yep, that had to be, yep. Okay.
That gives us snowfall access.
Yep.
Ugh.
Let's see.
So what would you do now if you're Vidya?
If I'm
Where's
Vidya, because it's final night. Trying to think. I guess because it's final night in his case, I would probably rush checking the song and Lens Cave right now. Or you can't get the song because you don't have Gora Mask, but I would rush that area because it's still possible to check all that stuff in this cycle. And then, you know, depending on what's there, go from there. But I think he's checking Curiosity all night. So what's he doing?
I'll save.
Another owl save. It's number 2. Okay.
Kamaro spawns on final night, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so he could be maybe buying time to sort of quickly check in before going back. So he does have Song of Healing now.
Yes. Okay, Drooness got his hook shot. It's a stone mask. Okay. So, all night's not important.
But helpful if you have the money.
Yeah.
Especially
Right,
with Way of the Hero,
It's
Gerudo Fortress.
It's the Rosa sisters that don't spawn on Final Night, if you were getting confused about...
Yeah, I knew Rosa Sisters didn't.
Okay.
I just wasn't... I just wanted to double check with Kamaro.
Okay. Oh yeah, Vidya still doesn't have Gibdo. Yeah, this is an
Who
all
was
song
Gibdo?
seed. Drooness has Gibdo. And Gibdo was on Milk Road Tingle.
Right.
Yep. So you gotta keep that in mind. We're not gonna get a Way of the Hero for Milk Road because we have all our Way of the Heroes now, the 3. Which, just a reminder, chat, Road to Akana was WAP. PF Interior was our second Way of the Hero, which is Pirates Fortress Interior. And Pirates Fortress Exterior is our third Way of the Hero. So those are our Way of the Heroes. And I think we've only had 2 Foolishes, which is South Clocktown and Woodfall. Not the temple, the area outside of Woodfall Temple. So, just some reminders.
South Clocktown's an interesting Foolish, I reckon. That's normally where you get your first check.
Yes, it is.
And
yeah.
Yeah, interestingly though, neither runners went for it. Like I sort of.
Yeah, I mean, well, and they might have seen what it was in the opening intro scene, which you can peek it. That's allowed, because you can see it in that intro opening cutscene that when the game starts.
Yeah.
So it must not have been anything, so they didn't go for it. Which, I mean, we know
I think I
it's
saw
nothing
the
because
piece of-
the Foolish, but...
And Kamaro on Drooness' side.
Yep. So this is new. What do we got?
Song of Healing, be important.
Nope.
Nope.
Rippy dippy.
Well, that's 3 more Song of Healing checks left.
Yep. One of which requires by logic Lens of Truth, but you can get up there without it if you know what you're doing. And you still need it just to play the song in front of him. So
yeah, you need it to talk to him.
Yep. So
actually, that was required before last feed I watched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was Letter to Magic or something. No, not Magic. To Garo. Yeah. Yeah, letter to Mama to postman to so
Dear God.
Garo mask on the postman hat.
Dear Lord. Wow. That's a crazy chain.
Yeah, and it was a way of a hero hinted too. Like a Song of Healing was way of the hero hinted.
Oh, okay. Okay. So at least it wasn't like a blind guess.
No, like we knew that.
Oh, there's
something
Goron
was...
mask.
Now
So
you
that was
really
on Town
rushed.
Archery. Yeah. So see,
Snowhead.
I was also gonna say I would like to do the archery minigames before going to the mountain, but where Vidya was, he was on final night. So if it had been like, you know, first day, I would have definitely done the minigames first. But the minigames were closed when we were talking about that, so yeah.
Yeah, I was more curious about what would you do before playing Summertime anyway.
Yeah. Which I still would have rushed Mountain like what Drew is doing. Looks like he did a little slipping and sliding though.
Yeah. In hindsight, with the power of knowledge, I think Vidya's made the better play here. Goron Mask is super helpful to have now.
Right. The thing is that Goron Mask though isn't gonna keep Drew walled that long. He's going to be checking those two things probably. You know, final day.
Yes. As soon as it's morning again.
Or if he just decides to song a double time.
Yes.
Piece of heart. So the scrub isn't selling anything for the Goron. That's good for Drew.
Right, we'll see Lens Cave. It's got a couple of checks here.
So, just so everybody knows, Lens Cave is in Logic because of the owl. And because you have Song of Soaring, you start with it.
Yeah. I noticed watching the other seed that the ice blocks aren't always in the same position. Is that normal?
They change on a day-by-day basis.
Right. That's another thing I didn't know. Like, I always thought the ice blocks were very dependent. Like, we're always in the same spot, pretty much.
No, it's a different setup on each day. And then, fun fact, not many people know this, but when you clear Snowhead Temple, you cannot check Lens Cave because there are no ice block platforms.
It all melts. And that's the same for the Scarecrow check on the path to Snowhead.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been turned around by that before, like trying to do Great Bay Area as soon as I finish the Snowhead area. I go back to Snowhead to try and get those Zora checks, only to find that there's nothing there.
The pain and agony. So, yeah, Sarah made a good point that because Vidya had gotten Gormask, he maybe should have gone to check the other Road to Akana check, the Goron Red Rock there.
True.
Instead of going to Mountain first, but he's going to Mountain first. Maybe, I mean, there's always a chance that, you know, he could, you know, like maybe in his head he's thinking, oh, maybe I'll find Lens of Truth here or something. And I can, maybe I'll get Epona's song and then I can check Shiro, you know? Who knows?
We did get the hook shot, so we do have Way of the Hero covered.
Yes.
Not the biggest loss to check it straight away.
No. And yeah, Drew is gonna get his Goron mask now. He doesn't know it, but we do. So it's Drew's gonna be in the lead again because he had just done the mountain as human. And he can just song storing back over there to get the song, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
So at this point, the song, you would want it to be either... You would want it to be Sonata. You don't want it to be Lullaby or any of the other dungeon songs. In fact, it's likely it's Sonata. I would be shocked if it was Lullaby, Vanilla Lullaby. That would be funny.
It could potentially be a Epona song.
It could. It could also be Epona's. Ideally, you want Sonata to then Oath song in Woodfall Temple to be Epona's. But it could be that. And there also is still the Ranch song now with the powder keg. So who knows? Ranch song could be Vanilla Epona's, which has happened a lot in these scenes.
Yeah, and we do know Ranchester's hide the Picto box.
Also, yeah, it looks like Vidya forgot to check the song. Or maybe he's checking Midnight Meeting. That's what he's doing.
Ooh. And you can quickly walk back to...
Even though you could have just, I don't know. You could have just warped back to Mountain Village and then just go and check the song and then do this. You have plenty of time. I don't know.
And Midnight Meeting, you can do it pretty much any time before nightfall in 11.
Yep. I guess routing-wise in your head, it's like maybe a couple of seconds you lose by way of menuing, I guess, but
It does look like we're about to get the song from Drooness, though.
Yes, so we'll find out shortly, chat. Sonata, Epona's, or Lullaby. Or Oath. It is Oath!
Still no dungeon access.
So Ranch Song has to be either Vanilla Epona's or Dungeon Access.
Which will we then need to do to get the Epona song, wouldn't we?
Yes. If Epona's is not Epona's, then Dungeon Song has to be Epona's, basically.
Which means it has to be Sonata or Lullaby.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you then have to hope that fire arrows are either on the way to Snowhead Temple, or somewhere.
That's right.
If it's Goron Lullaby. Oh boy, this is a seed.
It certainly is. Imagine if we have like a vanilla fire arrow though.
I know. Or even just French vanilla, where it's just in Snowhead Temple.
Sounds painful for the runners.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would. So in a sense, it's a good thing for fire arrows to be narrowed down, but from the racer's perspective, you want those fire arrows to be like somewhere not stupid like that.
Vidya just did something I had no idea you could do.
What did he do?
He lit the chandeliers by shooting through the torch and lighting the chandelier itself.
Yep, you can do that. That was in the vanilla game, so that you could then get Don Giro's mask even if you have fire arrows. Nice neat little thing.
Yeah, but I didn't even know you could light the chandeliers. I've always started it spinning by just lighting all the torches on the ground.
Yeah, you can shoot the chandelier. Yep. I had seen that in speedruns, I think, at one point. I forgot about it, and then I was reminded of it like a few months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, you can do that. And then there's also another little trick thing you can do to make getting the rock sirloin more guaranteed, but it takes a little bit more time. You can actually hit the first pot, I don't know what you call it, the torch, I guess. And the one on the left will be the rock sirloin. So you break that first one when it's not moving, and then you light the chandelier, and then you now know which is the rock sirloin.
It's clever. I'm always impressed by the things you can learn. Yeah. Even a game that you think you know so well when watching a randomizer or a race.
I mean, I didn't even think about like using the all save to essentially save scum the cafe's letter and also check grandma if cafe's letter was nothing. I didn't think about that. So that's something I will probably adopt if that same situation crops up again. Like if I'm in a seed and that happens or something. Because otherwise I would have just rushed letter and then did grandma on my next cycle, you know, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's really nice. We just saw Giant's Mask from the Hungry Goron. So that's technically that item is required, but you can defeat Twin Mold with fire arrows and ice arrows. And if you find Fierce Deity Mask, you can also use that to kill Twin Mold.
Yeah, and you can technically just use regular arrows too.
Yeah, it would just take forever. You can also use light arrows, but those are weaker than fire and ice, respectively.
Yeah.
Fire you use on the you use on the opposite Twin Mold, basically.
Oh, the elemental, are they?
Yep.
Another thing I didn't know.
Yeah, I know, right? I learned this like 6 months ago or something, and I was too scared to do it because you can run out of magic so easily, or run out of arrows if you have bad aim. But I actually tried it like a little while, like about a month or two ago, and I got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I did it! Can't believe it. Now I'm not afraid to do it anymore. But it is kind of tense and scary, for sure. Yeah. Oh, there's the fire arrows!
Speaking of fire arrows...
Okay, so it's gotta be Goron Lullaby then, right?
Well, we do have access to some Woodfall. Like, we can full clear Woodfall. It can be either or.
It could be either one. It's a 50-50.
Or upon a song.
Right. I mean, if you want to throw a real wrench into the seed, at this point I think you want it to be Epona's, so that they have to then do some other thing to get a different song. If you want to really throw a wrench into this seed.
It's gotta be eggs. Two bottle eggs.
Pirate's Fortress exterior and interior are Way of the Hero, so it could, like, Epona's could be just vanilla, and then you need Zora Mask somewhere to do the Zora eggs. And Zora Mask could be like what? We have Way of the Hero hookshot. It could be on frickin' Zora Cape ledges, you know?
You saw Ocean title deed earlier. And we do have Arcana access.
Yes.
It could be there.
Could be if we get... Well, yeah, because it could then be Secret Shrine Grotto at that point. Because we can't turn in the deed unless you have Zora Mask.
Ah, true, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Zora Mask on Pictograph Contest! Oh god!
Ooh.
That would be amazing! They'd have to do Aliens Defense and Crimea to get that.
Chat, you are evil.
That is evil, please. Alright, chat. Chat, I'm gonna need you to press 1 if you want that to happen. We need chat's power to make that happen. Because, like, sure, Well would be funny, but Well isn't in logic until you find ice arrows. So, the next best case, worst case scenario is that.
Yeah. I suppose that's why Well is rarely needed, because you need so many items to get there to begin with.
It's a very high sphere location. And it's kind of funny. Uninverted stone tower temple ends up being more common than that, I feel like.
Oh, I'm not
as
surprised.
as far as what I've heard, like from races and stuff. Like, I mean, heck, I've had like 3 vanilla light arrow seeds, so and that's way more common than any well seeds I've had. So,
And I think people would just rather do vanilla stone tower than well.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's easily the worst place in the game.
It is, because you have to get so much. You have to get so many things just to check the 2 chests.
Yeah. Technically, the only thing I think you need to bring into the well is a potion and magic beans.
Yeah, the blue potion and the magic beans.
Everything else can be found in the well itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a pain.
Yeah. Have we? Oh no, we haven't seen this yet. What Drooness is checking. Okay.
True.
Okay, I see. So I guess they both set up checking keg trial. It looks like that's what they were using their keg the keg they bought on.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah. Well, it's too late to check.
Yeah, it's too late to check
ranch.
ranch. Like to
Ooh.
rush it. Ooh.
Poor Vidya.
Yeah.
Unless he did that on purpose.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to look cool.
It looks. Yeah, he did that on purpose so he should get to this guy. That's one way to do it.
Wow, okay, throwing a bomb to blow up the keg that spawns instead of using an arrow. That's unnecessarily fancy. Like, you don't need to do that.
What? Maybe Drooness is checking Hungry Goron.
Yes, I think so. He'll find, he'll get Giant's Mask then. Yep. So, I mean, at this point, Drooness still has the lead because of the Gimdo's mask. Like, because we don't know where Garo's mask is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy to me that, like, Vidya still has not checked Milk Road, but unless, yeah, I guess it is what it is. I am kind of surprised by that.
I mean, did he see Gibdo mask?
Honestly, I don't remember if he actually, he had, I don't know if he checked. I guess he didn't have
According
enough money.
to
Okay.
chat, you know.
Okay. Okay.
So he might just wait until it's in Great Bay.
I suppose. I guess he's waiting until maybe the other 2 Way of the Heroes are checked or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because he's hoping maybe it isn't well required. See?
I wouldn't be too worried about that at
No,
this stage.
I wouldn't either. Not now. Like, I would only be worried if ice arrows showed up. Then I'd be like, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
But with the 2 Way of the Heroes we have, and they're both really dense places, I mean, it's Pyre's Fortress, period. It's kind of like, well, the odds of the well at this point are pretty low. Pretty low.
And it looks like we've finally got to see what was on Ranch. Looks like he's starting to prep up for that.
Yeah, Vidya's gonna finally check Ranch Song. Like, in my eyes, I would have just rushed Ranch Song as soon as I had Goron Mask. Like, I probably would have just done that instead of doing all the checks that both of them have done. But I guess they just want to be really thorough.
Yeah, like, what else do I have to do in Snowhead now? Darunia? Oh, Damani, I should say.
It would be Darmani and
The
the Gold
summer.
Dust check,
Right.
and then the spring stuff, which, not really a factor right now anyway. Looks. Did we? I don't think we saw.
No.
Check this. So let's see if this is muy
Another.
importante. It is
Nope.
not. All right. Looking more and more likely it's just that hook shot there.
Yeah. Yeah, Majora's Mask is a lot more generous with their rupees than Ocarina of Time is.
Mm-hmm. Also, I forgot to point this out earlier, but we got a hint that said Butler has a bomb bag. So 2 bomb bags were locked away deep into the seed. So that one bomb bag they found in the inn is the only one they could really get.
Yeah, and that's a day 3 final hour bomb bag, isn't it?
Yep.
Not something you're usually going to get early, unless you're really rushing through the day.
Yep. Yeah, it was a required bag too, yep. Pretty funny. Alright, the song. Okay. It's gonna be Vanilla Eponas. I'm calling it. That's my shot.
Vanilla Eponas?
Vanilla Eponas.
I'm gonna
Zora
call
Mask
just
on
to...
on Zora Cape ledges, because Hookshot Way of the hero.
Alright. Just to be different, I'm gonna call Goron's Lullaby.
Alright. Pretty safe guess, because it's a 50-50 between that and Sonata. But Eponas is still there. It's still there. It's still possible.
Yeah, it's like a 33, 33, 33.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look. Vanilla Eponas, like, come on.
It was the
so
perfect
common.
one.
It's so common, and it's great. All right. 1 hour
What
and
a
30
seed.
minutes into the seed. No dungeons cleared yet. None. And I'm pretty sure Vidya is upset.
What's...
Oh, double magic on treasure chest game.
Oh, that's nice.
I've never seen this. What is he doing? Oh,
Rupees.
there's money there? I had no idea.
Yeah, one of the commentators mentioned it. Like, it's a little fancy thing you can do while doing aliens, like to sort of show off once you've sort of done everything you need to do.
Wow. Oh, that's actually really nice for Gorman Bros if you don't have money. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, that's
Very
a neat
clever.
little thing. Wow. So, I guess this could also be Zora Mask right here. I mean, at this point now we're looking for Zora Mask. For Zora Eggs for our first dungeon song.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe ice arrows.
Or maybe ice arrows. Yeah, that would be... Oh my god.
And mirror. We'll need mirror as well.
Gibdo was on Tingle, Milk Road Tingle, Namaha. So, as a recap, Song of Healing was on Deku Palace. And we started with Song of Storms. And, yeah. We're now looking for either Zora Mask or, as Saria just brought up, Captain's Hat is a possibility we could find in Pirate's Fortress with the double way of the heroes there. So I kind of forgot about that, but
Yeah, Captain's Hat is hard required for the seed.
Yes, it is. So to have it being waft hinted is really nice, because often what happens in regular seeds is Captain's Hat and Powder Keg end up being like Easter eggs you have to find. Because they are often like one of your last few items, if not the last item you need to find.
Yeah.
In my experience, anyway. Because they can be anywhere!
Yeah, the last feed I watched, the Captain's Hat was the last item they found. And there was like 50-50 chance whether or not it would have Song of Storms or not.
Oh, God.
And unfortunately for one of the runners, it was a vanilla Song of Storms. Like, it was.
Oh, that stings.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was a jet seed, like it pretty much. Like they found everything super quickly.
There's Fierce Deity.
That's a nice find.
What are the Wasps and Foolishes? Alright. The Wasps. Road to Akana. Pirate's Fortress Interior. Pirate's Fortress Exterior. And then the Foolish is South Clocktown and Woodfall. We haven't found a third Foolish yet, I don't think. We have the three-way of the heroes, though. And the Road to Akana, the only thing we found there so far is the hookshot.
Yeah, and we only have one check left there, which we need lens for.
Yep. Or sorry, it wasn't. It was the bow, not hookshot. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, it was too.
Hookshot was I'm dumb. Hookshot was somewhere else. Bow was Way of the Hero. My bad. Deku Playground, thank you. That's what it was. That's what it was. I got confused because the pillar, I thought of the hookshot pillar. That's why.
Yeah. Also, Vidya just picked up his Gibdo mask.
Yep. I guess he was, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it makes sense to buy it there.
This is a new check.
Yes, it is. Money.
Worthless.
Yep.
Well, not worthless, just only worth 20 rupees.
I mean, Zora Cape Ledges with Zora Mask could still happen. Despite, you know, hookshot not being in Road to Akana. But, at any rate.
Hookshot's always a Way of the Hero item anyway, isn't it? You need it for dungeon, so. Usually,
yeah. Or, I mean, not usually, but yes, it is. You do need it. So, you're going to be checking stuff with hookshot regardless. And now we're seeing Mikau getting healed.
See if that Song of Healing will be helpful or not.
You want to explain the owl counter for chat again?
Alright. So, each runner can make an owl save and copy their file as a backup. This doesn't cost them any time. So if they finish the race without using those owl saves, that'll deduct 24 seconds from their time. If they do use that owl save, it is the 24 seconds won't come into account. It's there to back your save file in case of a crash, because crashing in Majora's Mask sucks.
Yep. Oh,
a vanilla Zora
vanilla!
Mask.
What? Oh my gosh, vanilla Zora Mask.
And important Song of Healing.
Yes! Important Song of Healing! Oh my gosh!
God, I love this seed.
This is an incredible seed.
And
Oh
good timing
my.
too.
Yes! Exactly.
Get some Wave the Hero checks.
So I think what Vidya's gonna do is he's gonna peek this item, because you can peek this with the Zora mask very easily.
Yeah. You need the Zora mask to do it, do
yeah,
you?
for this wall, yeah, specifically. You can
Yeah.
check it with human, with some other wall. I haven't figured it out, but somebody said you
Yeah.
could. I don't know which wall it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I did try to do it, but I couldn't quite get
Bolt archery
Ooh.
has light arrows!
Holy wow. Oh, wow. Ugh.
This is better than a well seed.
Yeah. And
Holy
That's-
takoyaki.
that's 3 items left that we need to know, and I'm about to get 2 of them here.
Yes. At least 2 here, because exterior is Way of the Hero and interior is Way of the Hero.
Yeah, so Ice Arrows, Captain's Hat, Mirror Shield.
Mm-hmm. Or it could
What
be an
just-
item that chains to one of those.
Yeah. Like Letter to Mama.
Mm-hmm.
That would be perfect, the Letter to Mama.
Yeah.
Just that icing on the cake.
Yeah. Alright, chat.
Oop, bottle.
Before we find out what these Way of the Heroes are for, what is the worst possible chain you can think of from this point for a required item? Also, it looks like Vidya didn't check. Oh, he's checking that chest, I guess, after he hits the sewer button.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know how I told you I forgot a chest in Pirate Fortress?
Mm-hmm.
This was the chest.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was closer than where it was, so I sort of looked around the up of the edge there. I couldn't see it, so I thought, probably just imagining things.
Okay.
Ugh.
Dear. I mean, it is just chilling in that corner there, easy to miss without the map if you do it this way. Mirror
Nope.
shield.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. For a minute, I was gonna say, was that just a bottle Way of the Hero? Because that's technically possible. But
Really? For 3 bottles?
maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing. But with Mirror Shield, that was the Way of the Hero. So
Yeah, no doubt.
Ice arrows in Secret Shrine would probably be the most evil thing right now. Yeah, that. I mean, if you had it to where, light arrows in Secret Shrine led to Letter to Mama, in Secret Shrine, which then led to, a deed, then to get ice arrows, then that would probably be a pretty rude combo.
Ooh.
But let's see. This is sewers right now, so not the interior. The interior is the area where the eggs are.
You could still find something nicey, like
There's ice arrows. There you go.
Alright, so next thing is Captain's Hat.
Yep. Everything in Pirate's Fortress.
What was in the... Let's see.
Gold
Another
dust.
bottle.
Yep. The classic gold dust in the sewers again. That's like that. The last scene I commentated, gold dust was in the sewers. How common is
Oh.
that?
I mean, where else would the pirates keep their treasure?
I know, right?
Ugh. It's unfortunate though. He won't be able to use that gold dust, so he
No,
can't.
he'd have to bail and sell it, or turn it in on Mountain Smithy Day 2.
Ugh.
I think he is maybe going to do that. I mean, I probably would too. I don't know.
He's doing something.
He is.
Let's see. Does he stay or does he go? And if he was going, he would have just played a song of warping, song of soaring, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I suppose he's gonna stick around.
Hmm. I don't know. I just don't like having to double dip Pirate's Fortress.
Oh, me neither.
So I that's just my personal thing. Yeah, Pirate's Fortress interior is way the hero. Yep. Yep. I guess I understand the desire to know what's here outweighs turning in that gold dust, but
I mean, it sort of has to be the captain's hat. Come
it
on.
could also be an item that changed to Captain's Hat.
Yeah, but what items could we find that are urgent to be found straight away? Like you want to do it as soon as you find it in the cycle.
I don't know.
Like that we haven't checked already. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't care about double dipping Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. I mean, according to Saria, turning in that gold dust would add more time. I don't know. I guess you'd have to double dip regardless, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty much your double dipping anyway, just for where you decide to leave or not.
Yeah.
Drooness is rushing these checks. We know that's not it. Just got Gongero's mask. We'll be getting it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
I
so
guess
there's
it's
one.
the...
Did Vidya check the first chest on the left or no?
Don't think so. But do the chests in the fortress itself count? Like the ones in the tank or the big chests guarded by pirates?
Those should count, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably one of those.
Yeah, the one in the tank is what I was referring to. I was wondering if you checked that yet. I guess not. So, we're not gonna find that out yet. Let me see those Deku soldiers.
Oh, I really hope it's not the captain's hat.
I want it to be a trade-in that leads to Captain's Hat, like some kind of chain. That's just rude. I don't want it to just be Captain's Hat, because that would be really boring. Because at that point, then we're just in goal mode and nothing interesting to really, like, it's not going to be interesting to talk about, you know?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much just dungeons being dungeons and
song,
getting the light
song
arrows.
gets, and yeah, and the light arrows. Exactly.
So what could be the worst possible outcome? Oh, Romani's mask, I reckon.
Oh, that
Just-
would be really funny. Sound check takes forever.
I mean, it'd be a very obvious way to go, but it would be a very mean thing to find.
Letter to Cafe was for Powder Keg. It was required very early VXR. But we have not seen Letter to Mama yet, so we could have a Letter to Mama here, maybe. That's still a possibility.
Thankfully, they're both on their first cycle, so getting... Like, where was... No, never mind. I've lost in thought. Ignore me.
So, was it... What? So wait...
Is there another chest in a tank that they haven't checked?
Did Vidya ever check the chest in the tank, or did we just miss that, chat?
I think there's one more tank they just haven't gone to yet because
there's the
reasons.
egg there, I guess.
Yeah.
His bottles are overfull. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I see. He's going to... Okay. Okay.
This makes sense.
Right. Because you want to route it so that you do the, that egg is your first on your second visit because it's the closest. So that makes sense. But yeah, that was kind of a pointless bottle dump. I agree. At this point, you just turn in the eggs and then you just go back, like, because unless you're gonna use the gold dust to do an actual check. So, I mean, technically now, Drooness has, like, a lead by, like, a few seconds because of that. Or a minute or something. I don't know.
Well, this is so close.
It was not a jet seed zombie. It's been the opposite.
Yeah. A reminder, we don't have a dungeon access song yet. We have all the regular songs, but no dungeon access.
This is gonna be our first dungeon access song.
Yeah.
I
Probably
guess.
gonna be sonatas.
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Sonata.
So we know we need to finish Wood 4 to get the light arrows, which we need to access Stone Tower.
Yep.
No. So how's your day been?
Oh, my day's been fine. How's your day been?
I mean, I woke up like 3 hours ago, so
Oh,
a
okay.
bit short.
I slept in a little bit because I was up late last night, but it's been a fine day.
Yeah, that's
Just
good.
a bit hot. A bit hot.
Not really having that problem here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in Australia. It's winter
Gotcha.
time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mind you, I do... Oh, you go.
No, you can keep going. Not yet.
No, I was just going to say how I do wish it maybe wasn't as hot as it was, given that it is winter. And
Oh!
It's not cold at all.
Wow, that's so weird to hear that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the summer. I hate the hot.
Oh, yeah.
We should be getting our way of the hero item.
Yes, should be. Going with the truth. Said he's picked up the egg. It's a legend truth!
Oh!
It's a lady!
Where the hero rode to Akana.
Okay, there's two possibilities with that. It's Shiro or it's
Or Darmani.
yeah, or Darmani.
Oh.
Or yeah, it could be Lens Wath for egos without light arrows. Oh god! That would be so bad! It's Sonata!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, Celia! Oh my gosh!
So, we know what the best item to find was.
So is Drew gonna is he gonna go for it? He's grabbing the keg.
So
Grabbing the red
Captain's hat?
potion.
Okay.
Yes, so where is Captain's hat is right. Like, if it's not on any of the lens checks, and that's just Wath for Sonata and Akana Castle, where is Captain's hat? It could be on the pillar in Akana Castle, maybe, but you would be hoping, you would be praying for that, like.
Tingle pictograph game.
Oh god, right! It could be on Pictobox! Pictograph contest. Having to do Cremia, like Alien's Defense, for the Pictobox. Oh, dear lord. If that... I really hope Captain's hat is just not chilling on one of these lens checks.
Me too. Like, fingers crossed. We're not in go mode.
Oh, James skipped the Pinnacle Rock checks. I didn't notice that. Okay, Shiro doesn't have it. Oh boy! Yeah, there's nothing on Aliens, it's just Cremia with the Pictobox.
Also, what song did they get from eggs?
I don't think Drew turned in his eggs from... Drew hasn't gone to Pinnacle Rock yet. Vidya is gonna turn in his eggs now. Drew is thinking Akana Castle has Sonata or something, I guess. Like we were saying. Like Lens is logic for that. While Vidya is turning in the eggs for the song.
Would you
so we're gonna find out.
Would you check Akana Castle before Damani? Maybe he's just doing the... No. Nah, he's going to Akana.
Yeah, no, he's... Syria. Egos with Goron Lullaby for Sonata on Oath check. That would be so funny. Alright, is he gonna... He's not even checking the pillar. But I guess it's because he's going to go up that way anyway. So that makes sense. We won't find out what's on the pillar yet. Let's make it New Wave Bossa Nova. Syria, my goodness. Oh, is that actually... I guess that is... Oh, wow, I didn't know that. What song did he get?
New Wave Bossa Nova.
Vanilla New Wave! I think Vidya was mad.
This has been a wonderful scene.
Oh, it has been. This is far greater than just a well seed.
Also, we're getting another hour save from Vidya.
Yep, that's a third one.
I mean, Captain's hat could still be in well.
Yes, that could happen. What is that? Oh, that's double D.
Double
Okay.
defense.
Nice.
So, no titties today.
Oh, you can just... I didn't even know you could just toss it over there. Wow.
Yeah, it was another thing that was talked about in the last race I watched.
Wow.
One of the races did all Arcana.
I didn't know you could just toss it over there. Now I do. Now Arcana with powder cake doesn't sound as bad. Okay. I have learned a few things again.
Yeah, this has to be Sonata, I think.
Yeah.
Because if it was if Sonata was on Oath check, then they could just do great baiting now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Vidya's checking Darmani. So are we gonna see Captain's Hat on Darmani? Sirius says, "I hope it's Elegy." It could be Elegy or it could be any of the dungeon songs really at this point. Any like that are left. You want it to be Sonata.
Yes. Sonata is the one that will really hurt these races.
Right. Because we know New Wave is on eggs, you can get your song from there. You don't have so if this was Elegy, that would be fine, actually, technically. But it would be bad for Drew.
We're gonna find out on Vidya's end if this is Sonata or not.
Yep. This lens one! Oh, God! Oh!
What a beautiful, beautiful
Yes,
scene.
it could be Riley. There's the Sonata. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, we need... Yeah, okay, we're now looking for Captain's Hat. That's what we're looking for. I don't know...
Who knows how to get a bet started?
I don't know how to do the bet. Nobody told me.
Me either. Is anyone watching this who knows how to set up a bet? So restream this thing for a bet. Yeah, Vidya setting up to do Shiro by the looks of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright.
What are our sometimes hints? We had Dampe digging was confirmed dead. That's like an always, isn't it though, I guess?
I'm not sure. We know
I
Ranch Sisters is the Picto Box.
Yeah. Ranch Sisters are the aliens is dead, but the Crimea has Picto Box. Seahorses had Bomb Bag, and I think that was... I didn't write down everything, so...
We got another bomb bag hint, didn't we? But actually,
yes,
Butler was a bomb bag.
Butler was Bomb Bag, yeah.
Yeah. Do we know if Jinxie's still... Ah, yes, there she is.
Yes. Yep. She's still here. Doing God's work with the restream.
Thank you so much for this. This has been a wonderful, wonderful restream.
There was a chance, chat, this wasn't going to be restreamed. Please thank Jinxie. Because this is an amazing scene.
Alright, bets are open. Where do you think the captain's hat is, chat?
We need like, the Price is Right music or, something like that in the background while people are betting. Oh, Jason, you should change your bet. Seahorses is bomb bag. And Butler is bomb bag as well. Boat archery has light arrows.
Can you imagine if they didn't know boat archery was light arrows?
I know! That would be so... Oh... You know, that hint was technically missable too. Like, very easily. Like you could miss that.
Yeah, did Drooness actually check it?
I don't... Does chat remember if both have seen the hint?
Also, happy 2 hours?
Yes, happy 2 hours.
Alright, he did.
Okay. Both saw it. Alright, cool. Because, again, our eyes are divided between two, so it's kind of tricky. Things just blur together.
Especially with this Way of the Hero area.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing Way of the Hero area.
Yeah, Pirates Fortress, exterior and interior, just insane. You know what? To an extent, I wonder if Vidya regrets selling the gold dust and instead, like, turning it in for a check.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Because now that we know... now that we know Captain's Hat wasn't in Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah. He probably thought it was an easy... See, like, he probably thought he was in no mode now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. This has probably thrown them for a huge loop and completely put a wrench in their plan.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they're thinking that the other person is they're getting into their head, like metaing off of things, you know? And that could be messing with them at this point, you know? I mean, they're both
he's on.
Yeah. Because now it's literally down to finding that captain's hat.
So, where do you want it to be?
Where do I want it to be? It's a good question. I think I'd like it to be off of a chain, an item chain, because item chains are always fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd like it to be either from like a letter to mama chain, where it's like you get letter to mama and then another item that changed to a singular check, you know? So like off, you know, a side mask or something. So specifically probably from letter to mama at this point.
Yeah.
Whether that's the postman or Madame Aroma. Yeah. That's my bet.
Yeah, I'm sort of...
What about you?
Yeah, Pictobox. I want that Pictobox to come in.
Pictobox? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, because we know that that's really bad.
Yeah. Like... I mean, I just want to see it done. I sort of want to see them at least get baited into it, like...
Mm-hmm.
What a wild seed!
I know, and you know, technically, with that Song of Healing being important, you could argue that checking beavers right now would make sense for Captain's Hat. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Sort of
because
possibility.
Zora Marsh was locked behind the Song of Healing.
Mm-hmm.
Get that chain going.
Yep.
Yeah. And we still haven't seen Pamela.
No, we still haven't.
It could be a
There are so many
logical
checks in the
or
game.
strong feed.
There are so many checks in the game left for this one item.
Yeah. It'll be interesting
And
to see
I was
how
talking about
they...
this.
You go.
No, you go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the two runners sort of separate from here, because they're pretty much neck and neck from this point on, and now they're sort of got to open up. Like, it could be anywhere. They're probably going to go in different places now.
Yep. There's Gilded. That's nice to find.
Ooh.
I was just gonna say, like, I was talking about earlier how normal setting seeds often result in either a powder keg or Captain's Hat being the last item you're looking for, and this is an example of that.
Yeah. Here we are. No Captain's Hat.
Here we are. The exact situation that I was talking about.
Ooh. Which do you reckon it's Goron's Lullaby or Elegy of Emptiness in the... It's locked behind.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, Goron's Lullaby would open up more checks. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And they can't even do Stone Tower. I think they probably want it to be Goron's Lullaby in there just to sort of narrow down where they can lock. But if they do end up finding Goron's Lullaby, their options really... There's a lot more they can check now.
Yeah.
It cannot be in the Giant's Mask check, Zombie. We need... No, wait, can it? Yeah, they can get light arrows, can't they?
Yeah,
because they have Sonata. Yeah, I was thinking Captain's Hat was... Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, it can,
So,
because boat archery has light arrows, so you just get that, and then you can. You just need Elegy, get up there.
yeah.
And you don't even technically need light arrows to get the. Well, you do. Never mind. Giant's Mask chest is inverted Stone Tower Temple. Might be.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Did anyone bet Song Check or whatever this one is called?
That's Evan, I think.
Evan.
Did anyone guess Evan?
Yeah, we need to close the bet.
Yeah, we do. Someone closed the bet. All right, betting is closed.
Yeah.
Good. So Drooness is in no mode. The question will be: Is Vidya going to go Zora Hall? Because there is a chance that he can go somewhere. He could go clear dungeons for Captain's Hat if he wants to. Instead.
Yeah. Because, yeah, the hunt's still on for Vidya. Like, Vidya needs to find that soon if he wants to have a chance of winning this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, anyone who guessed, I guess, Zora Hall would also work, because...
Even Great Bay if no one checked.
Yeah.
Zora. Impressive strats in Great Bay by Drooness.
Yeah, that's... I thought I heard about something like that. I've never seen it, but there it is.
I look forward to seeing what else he does, because I've seen some really cool things done in Great Bay before. Iceless strats, or fireless strats, I should say. You could...
Yeah, I actually learned the fire arrowless strat for the room with the seesaws or whatever they're called.
Hmm. And I've seen like
that one's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, but in the room before that, I've seen people sort of Zora jump onto the big spinning thing and sort of quickly transform back into a human and sort of edge their way just to the door.
Yep.
Yeah, Vidya doing wood force, which he does need to do, so it's not a huge time loss to really be doing wood for now.
Yeah. So yeah, Vidya's going. Yeah, he's going Woodfall Temple. This is what I was saying. Like he's probably banking on finding Captain's Head in one of the temples that he has access to now, or will have access to, because he will get Goron Lullaby from the Oath check, or well, I guess, or Elegy. Right?
Yeah, I think that's possible.
Yeah, that 50-50, yeah. And then there's also a possibility he finds like some one-off items, like trade items that he thinks will lead to
Drooness.
Funny stuff happening with Drooness there.
Little bouncy there.
Yep.
Yeah, but not too much to say now that we're
there really isn't.
Just sort of hoping Vidya checks Captain Jackson, which I think he will. Like when he goes through Great Bay, I think he will.
When he goes through Great Bay, yeah, probably. It's just gonna depend on if there's any items on the way there that, like in these dungeons that he's going to do, if they sidetrack him or not.
Like Letter to Mama.
Or any of the deeds. Drooness is in the lead now.
Yeah, it's gonna take a miracle for Vidya to come back, I think. Or just poor execution, or really good execution, or... Yeah, there's not much Vidya can really do besides playing really well and hope.
Yep.
It was a close seed for the most part.
It was like the thing that decided it, really, unless of course Vidya checks Zora Hall after this, and even then I think Drooness still has lead. It was neck and neck until Drooness made the Ikana Castle play.
Because finding out Sonata's was, the lens was Sonata.
Yep.
Super early, just meant he couldn't waste time doing Damani or anything like that.
Right. The only way Drooness, the only way this gets close is if somehow Drooness forgets about light arrows on boat archery. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Which I find that hard to believe, but it can happen.
Yeah, and he did check the stone, so he knows where it is.
Don't know if he has notes. I thought I remember seeing him pull up like a notepad thing before we started, but who knows? I don't know. I can't wait to ask them about this seed though, what their thoughts are.
Oh, it's gonna be an amazing, it's something to look forward to. Now that we know where everything is, it's gonna be that, good to know.
Yes.
And Vidya checking all the checks in the dungeons because he doesn't know where Captain
it's
Pat
gonna
is.
add up. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get Stone Tower, Elegy of Emptiness.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
Because if he decides to full clear Stone Tower, it's going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see, or well, I guess I should say, we don't want to see him getting baited into Stone Tower. Would be very unfortunate.
Yeah, now that we're in go mode, we pretty much just want to see our runners do the best they can.
Yeah.
Also, getting our first boss fight 2 hours and 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Think about that, chat. Sometimes, I mean, most seeds, I think, you end up at least completing one dungeon before 2 hours. Heck, even sub 1 hour. So, I mean... This is pretty bad as far as, like, dungeon progression goes in a seed.
And Vidya just had to go get some magic.
Yeah.
He tried to light the torch.
Unfortunate. Now he's bonking walls.
Yeah. Still, you get to see some Fierce Deity action in this scene, which is always nice to see.
It's always nice to take out Georg pretty quickly. Although I guess he's not cooperating today. Okay, there we go.
Who wants fish and chips for dinner today? Alright, so what's the oath song?
It is...
Goron's Lullaby.
Lullaby.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good for Vidya.
Yep, he won't get baited into Stone Tower.
Also, cool color for Fierce Deity.
Yeah. Works very nice.
Actually, I do like both colors in general this seed. For the tunics.
Yeah. I always like the darker colors, usually myself.
Yeah. Well, I like shades of red. Like, red's my favorite color, so anything involving that is always a nice surprise for me. Or a nice treat, I should say.
Gotcha.
So what does Vidya do now? I suppose he'll get his light arrows first.
I would assume, yeah, because you don't want to chance, and then routing wise, it makes sense. It's right there. Of course, he has to save the witch to do it, unless this is still that cycle where he saved her. I don't remember. Don't think so.
True. Yeah, they've played the Song of Time quite often in this seed. Sort of lost track what cycle they're on.
Yeah.
Whip smelled. What they got was the Oath to Order check. So you get that when you complete your first dungeon. Which is why they got the same song from different dungeons. Which is very neat. Looks like we will be getting Elegy of Emptiness soon from Drooness.
Yup. I kind of forgot, like, blanked out on where the heck they get the last song, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Graveyard. Because, I mean, we haven't been here the entire scene, so it's just, like, easy to forget.
Stocking up on arrows, or magic maybe. Seems to gotten
I
something.
guess, yeah. Because he's gonna need magic for Stone Tower. Oh, what?
He needs magic or sticks to light the torches.
Yeah, right. I see. He ran out of magic. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now he's got to do the tricky-do again.
Yeah. How do you like to cross the gap?
It depends on which side I'm on, and what items I have. I'll probably most of the time use the bomb strat, but if I only have, like, Zora Mask, then depending on the side, I'll use that. You can also just do the human jump from one of the sides, I forget which, or you can do it from both, I don't know.
Yeah.
One of them's a little bit tighter to do.
I think it's a bit easier if you have the bunny hood from the day 2 side.
Yeah, that would make sense, because you jump further with the bunny hood.
A smooth iron knuckle run.
And a nice, smooth boat archery run here. Very, very challenging, okay? He's making it look easy, alright? Alright, chat? It's very difficult minigame. Very.
To us, especially in this version. Like, the best change the 3DS remake ever did was add gyro controls. Might be the only good change they did, but it was still a good change. Nah, that's not true. 3DS remake did do some nice changes, like
Yeah, no, it did some good changes. Besides gyro. There's just some other things that they shouldn't have touched. They should have left the same.
yeah, like the controls and the bosses.
Yep. Some of the boss changes are okay, but not all of them. There's definitely some really bad choices there.
At the end of the day, I think I do prefer all of the original bosses. Like, even Georg and Twin Mold, I prefer the originals over the remake.
Yeah, like, Georg is bad in both versions, but he's less bad in N64.
Yeah. You just like how much freedom you have in the original boss fights.
Yeah, I do appreciate that more. For sure, after playing Rando a lot more.
Yeah,
but I do like the Twin Mold. Like, it's funny, like how they made the Giant's Mask work and everything. It's funny. It's great that way, but it's like they didn't need to make it so that giant eyeballs spawned, you know? Or whatever.
Know. And I think
they didn't need
the
to
novelty of the Twin Mold fight sort of wears off really quickly if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, it has this obscure, like, if you run out of those giant balls you're supposed to throw them, he has this obscure reasoning of
he's going into the well.
Oh no.
Is he gonna go backwards? Or no, is he just gonna do the one check?
Let's hope it's just the one check. I was hoping he'd stick to the dungeons. Oh,
it's a deep bait! Oh! Wait, that's gonna make him go Zora Hall, though. Or
Swap
no?
title deed, that goes to Mountain.
Oh, wait, no, he got Mountain title deed.
Oh, it was Mountain, was it?
Yeah, that was Mountain.
Oh, that's a bit better then.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's gonna make him go to Zora Hall. But he's not. What is he doing?
Oh.
Oh, he's checking Tingle. What? What? Huh? Chat? Hello?
I mean, a reminder that...
Oh, he's buying Swamp Title Deed. What?
Huh?
What? What?
In fairness, we know more than
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah, we do. I know. I'm just theatrics right now. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
I gotta do something to make it, you know, I gotta do something you gotta say something, so.
Yeah. We never got our final Baron hit.
Yes, we never did, unless we just missed it. I have not seen the third Foolish at this point. See, this is what happens. This is what happens, chat. Captain's Hat or Powder Keg, when it's the last time you're looking for it, can literally be anywhere. So you're just gonna check everywhere until you find it. No Deku Nuts for this fight, though.
Ooh.
I would have routed those in personally if I was gonna do the Poe, but.
Yeah, I think they're easy to forget about, especially if you're not used to the fights in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Yeah, last check unhinted is definitely the worst.
We're about to get some... How do you pronounce the name of this boss?
Goat.
Goat? I've always been
Goat.
a bot.
Got?
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know, I pronounced a lot of Zelda names very weirdly as a kid, and some of them have stuck around
They're
as an
just
adult.
stuck. Well, you know, nothing wrong with it. As long as you know what you're talking about, and chat knows what you're talking about, it's fine.
It's just... Yeah,
Old habits die hard, you know?
yeah, like, I think Kakariko used to be Kakiriko or something along those lines.
Oh my gosh.
And is it Georg or George or
I say Georg.
Georg?
Yeah. I guess someone might jokingly say George. To be funny.
Georg. Yeah, I guess with G, I just default to the softer sound. Like even Gerudo, I used to pronounce as Gerudo.
Ah, I think for a little bit. Oh, I think for a little bit I used to pronounce it as Gerudo, maybe as a kid. But that was quickly addressed after some time.
Some exposure on the internet.
Yes, as a wee lad. Oh, is he gonna?
Oh, Pamela?
He's saving Pamela's dad. Chat, he's saving Pamela's dad. Woo! Pamela's dad.
Yeah. I mean, of all the people to be saved, he deserves it the most. One of the most
Pamela's
touching
dad.
cutscenes in the game.
Pamela's dad. Majora's Mask Randomizer featuring Pamela's dad.
You really like Pamela's dad.
It needs to turn into one of those things on the restream that you just bring up as like saving Pamela's dad. Not the Pamela check. You say he's saving Pamela's dad. All right.
I mean, wouldn't you do it just to get the cutscene?
Right! He's so helpless. Look at that. Look at that guy. You want to save him. Look at that.
Sad soul. I wonder if they actually planned for Link to turn into a Gibdo early on.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder too. Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Because you had a transformation in each of the main regions, and this is the Song of Healing check for Akana.
Yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting thought. I never considered that as something they might have thought of, but then abandoned.
Because
They just went for the mask.
Yeah, because there's not really much a Gibdo can do that's
Yeah, you just do
interesting.
Ooh, you know, and then you
Can
scream
you
at
imagine
people.
a Link version of the Gibdo, Pamela's dad?
I want to play as a Gibdo. Yeah, that would have been funny. That would have been good.
I don't know, maybe a Gibdo version of Link would be kind of cute.
Could be. Could be.
Because I don't think
Okay.
that child Links get enough appreciation for how cute they can be. Like Toon Link and Young Link. Like, especially in Hyrule Warriors, like...
He's doing all the deeds.
Horrible. Oh...
Chat. He's doing all the deeds. The Gibdo
No.
elegy statue would be a nightmare.
I mean, most
Could
of them
you
already
imagine
are,
that?
so...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and what instrument would Gibdo Link play?
I know! Would he just play the bandages somehow?
I don't know, maybe he'll fold his bandages and play it like a harmonica.
Yeah, maybe. Or play the bandages like a rubber band, you know? like you know how the old joke from needs more cowbell? Well, needs more rubber band.
But as long as they're not AI, rubber banding AI is awful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe Gibdo Link gives Link the power of a rubber banding AI.
Oh shoot. That would be so OP.
Imagine using it in the goat fight or goat fight or
Oh
whatever.
my gosh,
Yeah.
you just fling up to him as soon as you get behind.
Oh, you're faster than me? Not anymore.
Yep. Oh yeah, Gibdo Link could scream his songs. Holy candidates, that's a good idea. Could you imagine? Screaming songs. I want to do it, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I can only imagine it. Oh my god.
Maybe as a subscriber goal one day, we can sort of get a ZeldaSpeedRuns a cappella of everyone doing the Gibdo scream.
That would be amazing. Oh man. Like, I was just thinking in my head a second ago, like, could you imagine if either of the randomizers, like OOT or MM, like, at least Ocarina of Time has the randomization
Yeah, like
for
the
the
harp
ocarina.
and the Malon sound.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they got it somehow working to where it could be re-dead screams for the songs?
Yeah, I was
That would-
imagining it.
That would be
And it
so
broke me.
amazing.
Also, I think he's about to do Shrine.
Oh god. Don't, Vidya! You're being led astray! Oh,
It
dear.
goes to show what can make or
What can-
break a
yeah.
seed.
It really comes down to how you route what you're routing. Unfortunately, Vidya went the complete opposite direction of Drooness, and thus Drooness made the right call to just do Great Bay stuff first. Whereas Vidya decided to go Woodfall Temple and then work his way up, like, backwards kind of from there with the deeds. The deed really just pushed him to go this way first.
Yeah. I mean, he did pick up... Did he pick up a mountain title deed?
He did. He picked that up first, but he decided to then get all the deeds that he knew about. Man, yeah, this is gonna... This seals it, basically. Rippy dippy.
It's just a matter of waiting now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of Drooness finishing here. Which is... We still have to go through... Stone Tower. Gotta do the climb and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his Stone Tower play, because his Great Bay one was really impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Stone Tower, at least inverted Stone Tower, differs very much from player to player, but some people do the mega flip thing across to the Igor. Other people just light arrow the Igor and then hook shot to the chest.
It's still impressive to watch, especially if you're not used to watching viewers once Rando.
Yeah. He's doing the
my
dance.
mind first time I saw it.
Oh, wait. Is he... What? What?
What's he?
Is he... Oh, he's advancing. What? But he's got to get his light arrows.
What does advancing do?
Well, he's trying to... I guess he's trying to cut it down to... make it so that he can get to... So he can get to the clock tower cutscene faster, but... He has to do light arrows here. I don't know if he has enough time to do the climb after getting the light arrows here?
Maybe if he plays inverted?
Inverted? I guess if he plays inverted, he might.
Risky game.
Yeah. I mean, if he feels like he cuts it too close, he can just, I guess, reset the cycle, and he still wouldn't. He'd still be ahead. But he doesn't.
I suppose that's how Vidya wins this. An accidental moon crash by Drooness. Is there any... I've always wondered, is there any penalty for shooting the witch too many times?
There is. You can lose the minigame if you do.
Yeah,
if you hit her enough times, she forces the minigame to end, and you don't get your prize.
Yeah, I've always wondered because, like, yeah, I do hit her quite often, but I've never lost the game because of it.
Yeah, it takes quite a few hits, I think. I don't know how many offhand. I feel like it's 5, but it might be more than 5.
And is it 5 in a row, or, like, just in total? Like, without hitting
it's 10. 10? Is it 10 in a row, or 10 overall, VXR? I just know that you lose the minigame and stuff. If you hit her too many times. I didn't know the exact number. It felt like it was 5, but 10 overall. Okay.
Yeah, 10 makes more sense, because I'm pretty sure I've hit her 5 times before and won the minigame.
Yeah, Namaha, also, I wasn't saying it wasn't a good play. I was just concerned. I didn't know the amount of time, if he really had enough time with the minigame and everything. Yeah. But if you invert time, I suppose you do.
Yeah. Also, Drooness taking a bit of anger out on the moon there.
Yes, I don't think he was very happy with this scene. Okay, chat, while we're waiting here, how would you rate this seed out of 10?
I'd probably give it a 10.
Yeah, same.
It's been a very enjoyable seed to watch.
Yeah. 11
Maybe
out of 10.
an 11 if Captain's hat was somewhere really bad. 2
out of 10 perfect. Yes out of 10. You just came in out of 10.
This might be a bit of a difficult seed to recap.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
Yeah, it really was. Didn't have to save Pamela's dad. 0 out of 10. You know what? You got a good point there, Ebling. You got a good point there. Pamela's dad not being required does lower the score a bit.
Also, we just had a locked bow.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Would be a good time, though, to give a shout out to our trackers.
Oh, yes.
I think.
Yes, it would.
Who are LAOSB and Mazero Fox. Sorry if I mispronounced any of those names.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing an excellent job. This wouldn't be possible without you.
Yep, and the commentators too, Mr. Nintendo and myself.
You do an excellent job, Revan.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
And then don't forget the restreamers, which we had Jinxie, who I believe has left now, and it's Delilah who took over.
Yes, I do have a Twitch. It's just Mr. Nintendo 97. With no dot or any space. Alright. Now for the slow climb up Stone Tower.
I mean, the nice thing is with Tricky Doos, you can make this faster, so it's not that bad, but it's still a bit slow anyway. But
Yeah.
it's not as bad.
Yeah. It was very forgiving of Nintendo to put an owl statue up here.
Yes, it was. Because not only that, but if that owl statue didn't exist, this place is really rough, like, as far as transitions. Like, when you're in the air and it transitions to the next day, it resets you back to the bottom.
Ooh.
If you don't land on the next platform, or, like the next hookshot point, you'll get sent back to, like, the bottom. It's horrible. And then there's also, when you void out, you get sent back to the bottom. So...
Yeah.
very rough.
Yeah, it is the last dungeon of the game. You do expect a challenge.
Yes, but in Randomizer, it really sucks when you're just going through and like, oh, it's like 5 a.m. first night, and then it's gonna be dawn of second day. You make that, you jump across the gap, and you get sent back to the bottom. And poor Vidya, jumping across the gap and falling down.
Yeah, whenever
also,
I do funny, you
also checking Cat and Kita. You go.
Yeah, I was just about to say, whenever I do bunny hood here, I always jump on one of the fences to sort of get that. Oh no! He's on day 2 at the moment, isn't he? What day?
He's on
final day.
He's on final
but he
day.
Yeah, he can check it anyway.
Yeah.
Just trying to remember key because I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Drooness is gonna do the mega flip. It looks like. I think that's what
Very
it's
fancy.
called.
And does it very smoothly.
Yeah. Also, wow, I didn't know you could just shield drop the bombs on that guy and they blow up on him. I've always just baited the slam and then light arrow him, but...
Yeah, the normal tactic.
Oh no! Knight's Mask! The key to destruction, more like. This is destroying Vidya.
Oh. Granny will not be kind.
He's gonna get his double magic here because we saw Drooness do this.
Surprised he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, might see Drooness finish before Vidya actually gets his capital attack.
Yeah! Yeah, the way the way he's routed this, and he's gonna just get distracted by All Might's mask. Like, I mean, well, I assume he's gonna turn in all his Ds before he resets, but it's maybe on the way there that he'll finally see captains, and he'll be like, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely not a pleasant experience for him.
No, it's. And you know, that third Foolish really probably would have helped.
Hmm.
Honestly.
It's
Whatever it was.
Yeah. What do you reckon it was? Where do we know it was foolish?
If I had to guess, maybe just a stone tower Foolish or something. I don't know.
Maybe. The kind of Canyon, I don't think had anything important, did it? Like the actual kind of Canyon area.
No, I don't think so.
It probably would have been a helpful hint for Vidya. Because he's already done Secret Shrine, he's distracted Deku, Pamela, and this ghost.
Yeah, Kana Canyon would have been something that helped him out.
What's the chance Vidya does Stone Tower? I mean, not Stone Tower. The Snow Head while he's here.
Not very high because he's on final day, and I think he wants to turn in all his Ds before he Song of Times.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I just, man, like in my head, if I got that mountain title deed when he did, I would have just checked that first and not the other deeds.
Yeah.
Because the other deeds were earlier, and if they had anything important on them, I feel like, you know, you would have had access to them earlier. Like
he's going Great Bay.
Yeah, now he's gonna go. It's gonna be literally as Drooness is gonna go into the clock tower.
Yeah, also, I just realized Vidya hasn't set up the owl at Zora Cape yet, which is probably why he put it off.
That's true. I wonder if he's gonna do the Great Bay checks first. Or the Zora Cape checks, I mean. Yep. He's going to. I mean, it makes sense, you know, from his perspective.
But does he do beavers? He's going up there.
He's going up. He's gonna check the chests. I think. Yeah, I think he's gonna check the chests. I don't remember if he actually. I know Drooness checked them, but I don't remember if. Yeah, he did. Okay. Man, imagine he does do beavers. Oh, okay. Maybe not.
A good sign.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be right when Drooness goes into the clock tower and plays Oath. He's gonna get Captain's Hat.
Yeah.
And that's assuming he doesn't just skip Evan for some reason. Do they have all the stuff? Drooness has all the stuff, yes.
Okay, so
Drooness
going
is
up
on
there for
his
another
way
check.
to fight Majora and save Termina.
There's another word we pronounce differently.
Termina, same thing.
Yeah, I've never heard Tamina before, I don't think.
I think I sometimes use it interchangeably. Termina or Termina.
Yeah.
Termina.
Oh, another growing up one word that I'm sort of embarrassed I used to get so horribly wrong was Hylia. I used to pronounce it as Hylia.
That was the same thing for me for a long time. I actually said Helia. Now I say Hylia.
And Helian Shield. And Helias.
Yeah.
Ugh. I've got a Majora fight coming up then.
Yeah, I know TNT. I'm just being funny. Like, Drooness won. Like, we know that. I'm just being funny.
We've got to say something.
We gotta say something, you know? We gotta fill the void. You don't want this to be just silence. Gosh.
I do hope Vidya gets the captain's hat before Drooness finishes.
I really do. I want to be able to, I mean, I don't want to be the one that tells him where it was. I want to just ask him, well, how do you feel about that captain's hat, you know?
Yeah.
You thought
Thanks,
silence was
TNT.
golden.
Okay, so he's doing lights check.
Yep, makes sense. Are we gonna see it? Come on! It comes right after this.
Majora.
But this is so close. This is so close. Like, it's gonna be so dumb.
Like, he's gonna get it, and then he's gonna have to forfeit.
Yep, and he's gonna, like, do a shield dance of frustration and anger.
Oh, wrong room.
Oh, yeah, wrong room. No! No! He's not gonna, no!
Oh, come on.
Not much time left.
Okay, he's not getting baited.
Okay,
He's not gonna get
he
baited.
does-
It's something else.
Okay. I think he has just enough time, maybe, to play the song and get it. Okay, he's going. Okay. He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it. It's gonna be so dumb. It's gonna be not done as soon as. Oh man, this would crush my soul if it was me in the situation.
Oh no, so close.
Oh, that's GG.
GG Drooness.
GG Drooness. Oh my gosh! Right into the cutscene. He's gonna get Captain's hat. It's gonna be so.
Hey.
Please.
Hello, Vidya.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello, Vidya.
I got go mode.
You did.
Go mode, guys.
Congratulations on go mode. Woo!
Dude, I got. So we Drooness and I were just talking about this on our own, but I got debated super hard by the Pirate's Fortress interior hint because I'm like, when I got ice arrows in sewers, I'm like, oh my god, Captain's hat is in Pirate's Fortress interior. This is go mode. That's just amazing. And then it was Len. I was like, and I'm like, okay, maybe Lens has Captain's hat. So I'm like, all right, do all the Lens checks. Let's go. At least I was able to get Sonata, but I took way too long to get to Cape. I just got so ahead of myself. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying in the middle of the race, when you got that mountain tile deed, if I was in your shoes, I would have gone and done that first than all the other deeds.
Yep.
And then that would have led to Captain's hat at least slightly earlier.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I just checked all the wrong things after Pirate's Fortress, but what can you do?
Yeah, for me it was kind of like a callback to the one qualifier where we had Lens in logic for the light arrows. As soon as I saw like the light arrows hint, I was like, this might not be go mode. Like I'm gonna go check what the item is, and if it's Lens, then I'll check Castle Song right away. And if it's Sonata, then I'm not following Lens at all.
Yep.
Wow.
So you anticipated that it could be Lens in there?
Yeah, I didn't think about it until like last second when I was dropping the 3 eggs. Like I was like, normally I would go to Pinnacle Rock and just go mode it because I figured I'd be in go mode. But I had the thought that like, wait, this could be not go mode actually.
Yeah, I'm lucky that I paid attention to that qualifier because I also figured, oh yeah, Sonata's probably on Egos, but I was so confident that Lens had locked Captain's hat as well that, I don't know, I just made that error and I have to live with it, but it's okay. At least
I didn't like completely disregard lens. Like I still check like Shiro and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
especially with Road to Icona, Way of the Hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The beginning of this seed was really interesting too, with the early cafe letter giving us keg, which I really wish that I hadn't rushed it, because then I would have done Deku Playground. My usual route is do Granny, go do the Fairy Fountain, make it day 2, and then go do Deku Palace or Playground. Sorry, the DPs confused me, but but yeah, that would have been much better. And then maybe I could have checked the ranch. Drooness, you also said that you checked ranch like really late.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know like who, like there were like certain milestones in the scene, like who got hookshot first, who checked like ranch song first. Yeah. I'd be interested to know like who reached those milestones first.
Yeah,
I think Vidya got hookshot first. I think.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt that when I got hookshot. I was like, "There's no way he got this later than me."
Yeah.
You guys were actually pretty close. Like,
yeah, you were neck
pretty
and neck
much
for a lot of it.
Yeah, you pretty much figured out where Sonata was at the same time. Like, while you were fighting Argos, Vidya got the Goron Goron mask check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was what was I gonna say? Vanilla Zora mask, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. That scared the crap out of me.
Okay, funny thing was, I said it would be funny because Song of Healing was already important, like, once, if it was, or I said, because it was, wasn't Song of Healing for something else too? I forget. I thought I said something like that, and that's when
Song of Healing wasn't important for Zora Mask, but you sort of hoped it was also important for Pamela or Goron Mask.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Just to answer a question in chat, the reason I put off Ranch Song for so long was that with both Pirate's Fortress exterior and interior being Way of the Hero, I was very desperate to find Zora Mask, and I was not banking on it being vanilla. So I was looking all over the place for Zora Mask before I found Epona Song. But
yep, same.
It was vanilla. Yeah, my guess was like Hookshot was gonna lead to Zora Mask on the Zora Cape ledges, but nope, it was vanilla Zora Mask.
Incredible.
And then I also mentioned Deku Playground before either of you checked it, and it had Hookshot, so that was funny.
I swear, honest to God, if Cafe Letter wasn't on Guru or some other early check, I would have gotten Hookshot like 30 minutes in, because that's my usual route. Yeah. But that definitely screwed me from the beginning. And then
you would have
owned. I don't know. I still would have spent, like a frigging hour looking for Captain's Hat, but you never know. Oh well. Debated by the hints, as it were.
So let me ask you this: how did you both feel about this scene, like overall? Like, what are your thoughts on it completely, like, overall?
I thought it was a really nice seed, actually.
It was pretty fun.
I was pretty happy with it. Definitely could have played, like, I played way too safe, I think, for the first couple hours, and once I got the Zora Mask, I realized that, I was like, I checked way too many things on the way here, and it really started to hit me in that moment. But the seed itself was nice. I was just not very nice to myself, I think.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's the same. I think that it was a fun seed to do, and next time I will not be so confident in the Way of the Hero hints like I was this time. But no, I still had fun with it.
Yeah, it was a very fun seed to watch too.
Yeah.
The lens of truth broke us.
Yes, we were dying. We were dying because Saria in the chat basically called it, as soon as Lens showed up in Pirate's Fortress there. And then I was dying of laughter because, wow, I can't believe that's a possibility, and it was.
Yep.
I was dying too, but not into laughter.
No, you were dying internally. You're just
same.
screaming inside.
We were so sure this was go mode.
Same.
Nope.
So I was hoping it would be something like that. that it would be an insane item chain, like or letter to mama in there to Captain's Hat, or who knows what.
Oh,
But
that was another thing. When I saw the hint for the Picto Box, I was like,
Yes,
no.
that-
Oh yeah, no, me too.
We kept saying Picto Box has to matter, right?
Yeah,
That was my bet for Captain's Hat.
At least Seahorses was hinted.
Yeah.
Imagine if it wasn't. Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was hinted bomb bag.
Yeah.
So there was that early scare that maybe
Yeah.
it was more
I got-
good than what it was.
Yeah, I got Blast Mask right after. I'm like, oh no, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Blast Mask way after. I was like scared the whole time. And then I got a bomb bag, I think like the next check after Blast Mask.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, now we're like really good.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. GG's Drooness. Good luck in the next
GG
round.
yourself. I'll see
Yeah.
you on Sunday.
Yeah, Drooness and I are going to be commentating the match on Sunday, so right back into it.
All right.
All right, guys. Do you have anything else to say? Or I just want. I'm just sneaking in.
Just sneaking in there.
I'm just sneaking in. I'm not. No rush. But it looked
No,
like you were.
We're not
calming
trying
down.
to kick you out.
No.
I can't really think of anything. I'm glad that MMR is getting so much attention right now. It's a lot of fun. If anybody wants to play, feel free to join the Discord. I'm always available to help anybody learn the game. So yeah, hop in.
Yeah, it's a very nice and welcoming Discord. Like it's a great community.
Mhm. I'm still pretty new to the scene. I only started running about a month and a half ago, but I couldn't be happier with the people that are part of the community. I really like it a lot. I hope to continue to have good experiences.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first time commentating Majora's Mask Race, and second time overall, and
Mhm.
I was really happy. Like, it was really fun. Great people everywhere.
It's fun to see both feeds and be able to make guesses a little bit more accurately and think about it.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. So many guesses. Lots of fun. Lots of laughs. Always.
Yes.
And tomorrow there's going to be your Rando weekly race, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
That,
new
yes.
soon.
Yeah,
so
I won't be there. I'll
Eastern.
be nursing a hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna be commentating a GDQ run tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to do that
Oh.
either. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but everybody else in chat can show up, right?
Of course.
And then you guys have the tournament. You have two tournament races on Sunday. One is What the
Yep.
Hell versus the Michi, and the other is Earl Weird versus Ra. Oh boy, I'm gonna mess
It's
that up.
Rahylia.
Rahylia. Oh, I see it now.
Yep.
I see it now. Rahylia. In addition, we have a whole lot of Ocarina of Time randomizer. The NA and EU are tomorrow night and Sunday morning. And then we're also trying to get a DDR weekly on tomorrow morning. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. Breath of the Wild, any percent bi-weekly is tomorrow. And we have a link to the past randomizer cross keys tournament loser bracket round 7, game 1.
Ooh,
That's at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, those are pretty good. They're pretty good.
game 1. We don't have those.
Yeah, I know they have 3 games.
Best of
Oh, I
one
mean,
is
I guess
super
2
good.
if somebody wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I have. I'm gonna boot you guys over to Sea Falcon. I think
All right.
because you all love him, right?
Hell yeah.
Everybody loves Bobby, right?
Hell yeah.
He's playing some Ocarina of Time and maybe some Majora's Mask randomizer afterwards. But as always, thanks so much to the commentators and to the trackers and to our runners, and congratulations, Bruce. GG's.
Thank you. GG.
GG.
Thanks, volunteers.
GG, everyone.
Love you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.